Hi, I'm Heather from PaintedWorldFA Arts, and today is Monday in our P.J.S Yarn Shop podcast. Hi everyone! I hope you have all had an awesome, wonderful weekend and everything. I would have had a better weekend if I wasn't feeling really yucky due to having a really bad cold and everything. The hubby still has the cold, and my son just has like a stuffy nose. He seems to be getting over it, and the hubby and I seem to be getting over it too, but we still have the cold going on that does not want to leave us, but hopefully it does and everything. And some other crazy neighborhood adventures are going on in our neighborhood that we found out about, but I will talk more about what's going on with me and everything towards the end of the video after I'm done talking about what's going on with my yarny goodies. Well, first, I was able to crochet two things, well, pretty much finish up two things that were two of my works in progresses, and I'm super happy and excited to show you them and everything. And that was about all I had time to do and everything due to not feeling good and being at home with the hubby and son and everything, and having my video up a little later over the weekend than I wanted it to be, so and everything. But on Friday I will have a bunch of new things because I plan on finishing a bunch of my works in progress, as well as a few things that are new that I'm going to be making, and some things that people have requested for me, like the hubby requested a porg for me, my dad's requested a bat, and I hope to have all those things done soon as possible, so you'll be seeing those as soon as they are. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to show you is a cute little UFO. It is the cutest, girliest UFO that I can ever imagine. I love this pattern. It was super fun, easy to make. I do wish that the UFO was a little smaller because I like the smaller amiguramis, but I think it came out super cute and adorable. I think that something should be up here to like maybe speckly yarn up there or something for the top of the ship, but still came out super cute, and the windows are cute, and this part is my favorite part. And it did have little feet that you could have added onto it, but I thought it looked cute as is, because then it's like it's up in the sky hovering and not like it's landed on Earth, so it's pretty cool. But anyways, pretty much you just work with a magic loop, or you do chain 2, or you do some crochet X amount, slip stitch, and then you do you do chain X amount and slip stitch, or you do chain 2, or you do magic loop, and then you do your slip stitches, and you just do increase decrease all the way around, and then you do some back loop, so that way you can connect yarn to it and create this little thing, and you do some back loop down here, so then it's more rounded and funner shape, and that way it can lay flat if you want it, and so forth. And then you do your decreases all the way down to 6 single crochets, then you whip stitch it shut, and you put stuffing in it, and you can put the little the embroidery floss that I used for the windows in before stuffing or after, it doesn't matter. And then after I stuffed it and everything, I then connected some yarn onto here and created a nice little rim thing, so then it's like a UFO with a cute little bright hot pink rim on it. It's super cool, super fun, super easy, super adorable. I used a C hook, so that's why it came out bigger than I wanted. I would use a B hook next time to make it smaller, and maybe a little smaller all over, just downsize it a little so it's more like keychain size or like baby hand size, because it's quite bigger than my normal amis and everything. And this yarn is paint box yarn. It is in banana cream, and the purple is rose violet or lilac or something, and then this is yarn and colors, must have cotton yarn or must haves, and it's 100% cotton acrylic, not acrylic, cotton merchandise cotton, so it's shiny, the pink one. And then the pink box yarn is just regular 100% cotton DK yarn. This one is more like a sport weight and than a DK yarn, or finger weight, but I think it's more like a DK, almost like a finger weight. The pink, it's super pretty. It's like right here, so since it's a little thinner than a sports weight, I say that's more like almost fingering, even though the label says sport weight. It's really weird. But anyways, this is super fun, easy to make, and super cute, and anybody can make it no matter what yarn level you're on with crochet and everything. And it's very basic. I really like the designer, how easy her patterns are to read and basic, and they come out a little bigger than I've intended, so I realized maybe they're more like medium to large they're meant to be than small. So, and because I use smaller hook than she uses, that's why it ends up smaller. So and everything, just like Amigurami's, the smaller the hook, the smaller they're going to be. The larger the hook, the larger they're going to be. And then and I stuffed it with polyfill stuffing that you can just get off of Amazon, or you can just get at your local craft store. Like Michael's and Joann's has nice big boxes of them for a good price. I even seen it at Walmart. And then somebody, the day that I was going to pick it up, already took it. And of course they always say they have no more, even because they're too busy to go into the back and check for me. So yeah. But anyways, when I see it again in Walmart, I will be buying it. Unless I use my Joann's or Michael's coupon. But anyways, I ended up making a corner-to-corner square, and it's a coffee cup with some steam coming out of it in a blue background, and I really enjoyed doing this. I plan on blocking it out so the edges are a little more even, but pretty much I just did basic corner-to-corner, and I followed this graph that I followed this graph that was pretty much, it just was a bunch of squares, and by 12 by 12, 12 this way, 12 this way, 12 this way, and 12 this way, and it showed you a picture of the cup in the background. And if you know how to do corner to corner, you start off from one corner and then you go to the other. So you start off with one and you make like the little cluster, which is just double crochets, which you could do in clusters of 3 or 2, or you could do half doubles, or you could do that I've seen. I did the double crochets and I did them in clusters of 4, and then I just connected each square going from corner to corner. So this one was square 1 and 2. I just connected it and created my corner to corners, and you just work from one corner to the other. You are increasing as you go up, and then as soon as you get how big you want it, I wanted it to be 12 little clusters, so I made it 12, and then I decreased it, and it decreased by going 11, 10, 9, 8, and so forth, all the way down to 1. I then, since I followed the graph, I ended up with a coffee cup in the middle. Like, there's so many different pictures, graphs. Some of them are like cross stitch patterns, some of them are just like beading patterns, some of them are just people that have just taken a picture and just put a graph over it. It's super neat and exciting to see all the different corner to corner patterns that are out there, and all the different designs you can make once you know how to do a corner to corner. This is the first time I've done one with an actual picture in it, so I was pretty surprised how cool it came out. It looks like this in the back and this in the front, so the same. So you get to choose which one's the front and back. I then I chose, actually this one's the back, this one's the front. I then took some, this was made with Sheep Jeezy's cotton, I think it's like 6 or 7, which is 100% cotton yarn. That's kind of like a finger weight. I would suggest using a much thicker yarn, more like a DK or worsted weight, because then it comes out puffier and nicer and more better looking. I then took some Mandala Lion Brand yarn. That's 100% acrylic yarn. I then took it around the border. I did single crochets, and I just worked in the back loops. I did a couple rows of that, and then I just worked in the regular loop, and then I did a crab stitch for the border, which came out super cool. I like the color changing of the mandala yarn, so that's why I chose that for that, and I have a whole bunch of it, and I think it would be really cool and fun to make a corner to corner blanket with it, or square with it, or something fun like that, and everything. And I definitely will be making another one, so you'll see that, and you'll see how this looks once I block it out, because right now the edges are kind of uneven, but it will block out a little. That's the fun part about corner to corner. You just block it out, and voila, you got nice straight edges. And that's it for finished projects. I am going to be making a cute little mini monster with this, and I thought that it would be fun in this hot pink color, which is by Yarn and Color, and it is in, I think it's called Deep Cersei or Surrey, or something like that, or cerise. I don't know. It's a interesting name that it got, and it's color must have cottons in Yarn and Color, or must have cotton, I think it's called, or it's 100% cotton merchandise yarn that has a little bit of shine to it. Super cool, super bright, super pink, but not like fluorescent hot pink, which is cool. Or neon, I would say, more than fluorescent. It's more just really bright, pretty pink. I love pink, so I think all pinks are pretty. Anyway, so I'm making a really cool little monster with it. It'd be cool to make and everything. So that's it with finished projects, and I'm going to be just crocheting and talking to you for a little bit, and then I'll be letting all of you go. So pretty much we find out like over the weekend that there were some break-ins in the neighborhood, and so now we're just hoping that nobody breaks into our house and they don't come back, because usually nothing bad happens in our neighborhood, which is good. We do have what we call homeowners people, and they're super nice and kind ladies, and one of them lives near me, and happened that maybe our house was it, but nope, it wasn't. But supposedly some neighbors that were near us got broken into, and she was telling us about it, and just to make sure that we were aware, and I thought that was really nice of her, and I love that about our neighborhood. And other than that, we just haven't been feeling the greatest with our yucky cold going on, and hope to be feeling better soon and everything. I ended up going to the store today and getting some really cool flavored water. I hope that helps with everything. I love flavored water. I also like regular water. I got some Fuji water, which is cool. And I love my iced tea and Sprite, but when you're not feeling the greatest, water is the best. But anyways, what else is going on? That's about it. Just excited to be doing the walk with me video tomorrow and everything, and hope to be feeling better every day, and getting rid of this nasty cold and everything. I hope all of you are healthy and not having any sicknesses with what's going on with you. And if you want to join me with my walk with me video tomorrow, that'd be really cool. Or you can just watch me. It'd be really fun, and we can have a little chit chat and walk with me. I think it's going to be so fun to make these for all of you and for myself mostly. And I'm just having fun making a bunch of mini amiguramis and corner to corners, and just excited about making some new projects coming up, and just keeping myself busy with crochet stuff always, and everything. But yeah, I'm going to be letting all of you go because my son just came home, and my dad was nice and brought him home for me, but I got to talk to him before he goes over there. And then the hubby is home from work today due to not feeling the greatest, so I gotta go check up on that. And the kitties are definitely going to want to come back in here any minute and start making a lot of noise, so that's not fun ever, because then it's like they're not allowed back here anymore because they've been causing too much ruckus. But I do invite them in here sometimes, especially with videos, so that's why you've seen them a lot and everything. They are usually sleeping, but they decided to wake up and be mischief right before this, of course. But anyways, I hope you all have an awesome, wonderful week and everything, and I will be talking to you again on Friday. Talking to you again tomorrow for the Walk With Me video, but for our podcast it will be Friday, and I hope to have that up on Friday, and it will be a longer video. And this one's a nice short one, but Mondays are the short videos from now on. And I'm going to be doing my goodbye thing, so if you've heard it a million times, I'll just see you next time. If not, here I go. As always, please hit the subscribe button. That helps me, and also it helps you, so I can keep entertaining all of you and making awesome videos, as well as hit the like button. And please comment down below. I love comments. I always comment back and everything. As always, please go to all my social medias and join and subscribe if you haven't already, as well as please visit me on my blog. I'm going to be updating that a lot more frequently as soon as possible. I've been slowly trying to update things, but with being sick and everything, I'm a little lagging, but it will happen. As always, you can email me if you want. That's down below, as well as my blog. I just said that. That's down below, as well as my Etsy shop if you would like to buy any handmade crocheted items from me or anything. That would help support me and my family. That is linked down below and everything. And if you would like to join me on my Ravelry podcast chat on Ravelry and everything, the link is down below, and I'm going to be writing in that as soon as possible. And if I forgot anything, all the info is down below as always. And have a great rest of the day, night, afternoon, no matter where you are from, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.